windowed in like a restless night. Your eyes flashed hard like a lightning's bite. You kissed my lips with a taste of rain, a fleeting rush, and then came pain. Your words poured out in a rhythm wild, a tempest furious yet beguiled. But love like storms can't stay too long. It fades away, though it feels so strong. You love me like a passing storm, burned so bright but couldn't stay warm. Left me drowning in the afterglow, fading fast like the winds that blow. The clouds, they whisper goodbye too soon. You left me aching under the moon. The sky still holds your fleeting trace, but stars don't shine to fill your place. Was it real or the storms deceit? A love that danced but couldn't keep its beat. Now the silence calms these shaking seas. No more storms, no more broken pleas. You love me like a passing storm, wild and fierce, then you were gone. Left me standing in the afterglow with nothing but the wind to hold. Did you ever me, left me behind, a shattered heart and a restless sky. I gave you all, but you gave me harm. You loved me like a passing storm, and now I chase the fading sound of a love that can't be found. Like chasing thunder in the night, a heartbeat lost in flashing lights. Did you ever mean a single word, or was I just a sky to burn? Tell me now before you fade, was love just your favorite game? You loved me like a passing storm, here then gone, just a moment warm. You left me drowning, calling your name, but storms don't answer, they just fade. You tore through me, left me behind, a shattered heart and a restless sky. I gave you all, but you gave me harm. You loved me like a passing storm. Now I stand in the quiet air. No love, no you, just silence there. The sky is clear, the storm has passed, but love was never built to last.
Still hear your voice in the midnight air, like a ghost that lingers, but you're not there. I reach for your hand, but you fade away, like the stars before the break of day. I trace your name on the window pane, raindrops falling just the same. Every memory plays on repeat, but love moves on and I'm left beneath. If love was strong enough to fight the tide, if time could bend and stand beside, would you still be here, holding me tight? Or was love just a fading light? If love could stay, if love could last, if we were just shadows of the past, would we still dance, would we still fight, or would we still break like we did that night? I close my eyes, but you're slipping away, no matter how much I beg you to stay. If love was forever, if hearts didn't stray, would you still be mine, or would love fade away?
That died. The scent is fading, the threads are torn, like promises made then left ignored.
too bright, then turn into pain. I should have known forever was a lie. Nothing golden stays, no matter how we try. I watch the seasons change outside, but in my heart it's frozen in time. I see you leave and hear you saying my name, but it's just the wind playing cruel games.
Like fragile glass, a love so strong but built to crash. If I could turn back time, rewind, would I still lose you in the end?
Love could stay if love could last. If we weren't just ghosts of a love that passed, would we still dream? Would we still fight? Or were we always meant to say goodbye? I reach for you, but you fade like the rain. Love always leaves, it never remains. If love was forever, if hearts didn't stray, would you still be mine, or would love fade away? Tell me why.
I woke up to silence where your voice should be. An empty bed, just memories and sheets. No note, no call, no last goodbye. Just a hollow space and I'm wondering why. I search the walls for the echo of your name, but even the shadows don't speak the same. I run through the moments, the laughter, the pain, trying to find where love slipped away. The closet still holds the scent of your skin, but your touch is a ghost that won't let me in. I call out your name, but it fades in the air, like you were never really there. Was it something I said, or was it something I did? Did the fire die, or did you just quit? I keep reaching for answers, but they never come. You vanished like the fading sun. You left without a reason, without a trace, without a sign. No closure, no warning, just an empty space in my life. I gave you love, I gave you time, but none of it made you stay this time. You left without a reason. The clock still ticks, but time feels slow, like it's waiting for you to come back home. But the door won't open, the phone won't ring, and I'm left with the ghost of everything. Did you stop loving me overnight? Or were you pretending all this time? Was I blind to the cracks in your heart? Or did you just tear us apart? I retrace my steps like a map of the past, looking for moments, for signs that didn't last. Was it the way I held you too tight? Or was I never enough in your mind? Was it something I said, or was it something I did? Did the fire die, or did you just quit? I keep reaching for answers, but they never come. You vanished like the fading sun. You left without a reason, without a trace, without a sign. No closure, no warning, just an empty space in my life. I gave you love, I gave you time, but none of it made you stay this time. You left without a reason. I keep replaying every night we had, trying to see where it all went bad. Did I miss the moment you turned away? Or did you love me just to throw me away? The silence is screaming louder now. Your absence is tearing my heart out. I would've fought, I would've tried, but you left before I knew goodbye. Did you ever care? Did you ever feel? Or was I just someone to help you heal? I would've held you through every storm, but you left me standing torn. You left without a reason, without a trace, without a sign. No closure, no warning, just an empty space in my life. I gave you love, I gave you time, but none of it made you stay this time. You left without a reason. I still stand here, frozen in time, waiting for a reason I'll never find. You left without a reason. I still remember the way you held my hand, traced love on my skin like waves in the sand. You whispered forever like it was meant to stay, but forever faded when you walked away. You looked in my eyes and swore you'd fight, said no storm could take away our light. But now I wake up in the coldest bed with your voice still ringing inside my head. But promises fade like a dying flame. You said my name but it don't feel the same. Your echoes still haunt the air I breathe. You swore you'd stay but you chose to leave. You promised then you left, tore my heart right from my chest. All the dreams we built just fell apart. Now I'm drowning in the dark. You swore you'd never let me go, but love was just a lie you told. You promised, then you left. The bed is cold, where you used to sleep. Your scent still lingers, but it's buried deep. The silence screams, where your laughter played like a ghost that refuses to fade. I see you in places we used to go. Your shadow lingers, but you don't show. I'll reach for your hand in the empty night, but you're just a memory lost in the light. But promises fade like a dying flame. You said my name, but it don't feel the same. Your echoes still haunt the air I breathe. You swore you'd stay, but you chose to leave. You promised that you left, tore my heart right from my chest. All the dreams we built just fell apart. Now I'm drowning in the dark. You swore you'd never let me go, but love was just a lie you told. You promised, then you left. Tell me, did you love me at all? Was I just there to break my fall? I gave you my heart, I held on tight, but love means nothing when one won't fight. You promised, then you left, tore my heart right from my chest. All the dreams we built just fell apart. Now I'm drowning in the dark. You swore you'd never let me go, but love was just a lie you told. You promised, then you left. Now I'm just a ghost in your yesterday, trying to live but love will fade away. You promised, then you left. Tell me why. When I cry, a flicker in the dark, it burned so low. We danced on edges but we didn't know. Whispers turn cold, fading day by day. That's how love slipped quietly away. Oh, the echoes linger but the voice is gone. A shattered tune from a broken song. Pieces of us scattered under gray. That's when love just slipped away. We built a castle rough and made of sand, but the tide came fast and stole the land. Your laughter used to color skies all gray. Now the silence says love slipped away. Was it the timing or the cracks we missed? A fading light sealed with a ghostly kiss. I chased the shadow, you left to stay, but you and love both slipped away. Oh, the echoes linger but the voice is gone. A shattered tune from a broken song. Pieces of us scattered under gray. That's when love just slipped away. We built a castle rough and made of sand, but the tide came fast and stole the land. Your laughter used to color skies all gray. Now the silence says love slipped away. Was it the timing or the cracks we missed? A fading light sealed with a ghostly kiss. I chased the shadow, you left to stay, but you and love both slipped away. Oh, the echoes linger but the voice is gone. A shattered tune from a broken song. Pieces of us scattered under gray. stars don't sparkle the same at night. The moon looks weary, it's lost its fight. Between us, a hollow where we used to play. That's the memory love slipped away. Maybe in another life, another day, we'll find the words that we let slip away. Maybe next time, we'll hold on tight and not let love vanish into the night. But for now, I'm left with the cold, a story unfinished, a hand left to hold. No second chances, no rewinds, just a love that's lost in time. You slipped through my hands like the last autumn leaves, falling too fast for my heart to believe. I gave you my soul, I gave you my light, but love doesn't last if one lets go of the fight. Now I'm staring at a sky with no moon, wondering how love slipped away too soon. So I whisper your name to the cold midnight air, hoping somehow you still feel me there. But love is a flame that needs to be fed, and ours burned out, leaving ashes instead. Maybe in another life, another day, find the words that we let slip away. Maybe next time, we'll hold on tight and not let love vanish into the night.
A song about a love that almost ended, but fell apart before reaching its happy ending.
We built a dream, we made a plan, held the world in our tangled hands. We spoke of sunsets yet to see, a love so strong it felt like destiny. But somewhere between hello and goodbye, we lost our way, we lost the light. The story we wrote left incomplete. Now I'm just holding on to what we used to be. We had the spark, we had the fight, we had the stars burning so bright. But love's a road that turns and bends, ours never found the place it ends. We were halfway to forever, but we lost our way, standing at the edge, but too scared to stay. One step closer, one breath more, and we could have had what we were fighting for. Now I'm chasing shadows, calling your name, but forever faded, and love won't remain. We were so close, but not close enough, halfway to forever, then we gave up. Ooh. Sit in a dusty drawer, words once whispered now mean no more. The echoes of always still fill the room, but always came and left too soon. I walk past places where we used to be, but they don't feel the same without you next to me. The bridge we built was strong and wide, but somehow we left love on the other side. We had the fire, we had the rain, we had the laughter, we had the pain. But love's a path you have to choose, and somehow we both refused. We were halfway to forever, but we lost our way, standing at the edge, but too scared to stay. One step closer, one breath more, and we could have had what we were fighting for. Now I'm chasing shadows, calling your name, but forever faded, and love won't remain. We were so close, but not close enough, halfway to forever, then we gave up. Ooh. Hear your laughter in my dreams, but every sunrise pulls you away from me. I whisper stay into the night, but love moves on in so much time. Did we let go too soon, too fast? Did we mistake love for something that wouldn't last? Maybe forever was in our hands, but we let it slip like grains of sand. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I wonder if you miss me too, if forever still feels lost to you. If we had fought a little more, would we have walked through love's last door? Oh, now I'm staring at what could have been,
I still hear your laughter in my dreams, but every sunrise pulls you away from me. I whisper stay into the night, but love moves on, and so must time. Did we let go too soon, too fast? Did we mistake love for something that wouldn't last? Maybe forever was in our hands, but we let it slip like grains of sand. Oh, without you.
I wonder if you miss me too, if forever still feels lost to you. If we had fought a little more, would we let go without asking why? Now I'm staring at what could have been.
The sun fell down and took the light, shadows dancing through the night. Your voice still echoes in my veins, a silent song, a heart in chains. Your name still carved into the sky. I chase the stars, but they deny the memories I can't outrun. A love eclipsed the morning sun. All I have left is goodbye, a broken map to where we lie, pieces scattered in the rain. All I have left is your goodbye stain. The clocks are rebels, won't rewind. Time's a thief, it steals the kind. Your absence loud, it fills the halls, a whispered word that still enthralls. The mirror cracks, reflects the ache, a past we lived but couldn't take. If I could mend the threads of time, would I still lose this love of mine? All I have left is goodbye, a broken map to where we lie, pieces scattered in the rain. All I have left is your goodbye stain. I remember the way you used to say my name, like it was a prayer, like it was safe. Now you whisper it softer, like it's a sin, like loving me is something you regret within. We stopped dancing under the city lights, stopped dreaming about a future so bright. The bed feels bigger, the night's too long, and I can't remember the words to our song. I gave you my heart, I gave you my soul, but some stories just don't get told. If love was enough, we'd still be here, but I can't hold on to what disappears. So this is the end, I won't ask you to stay. I won't chase love that's slipping away. No last embrace, no one last try. All I have left is goodbye. I'll walk away, even though it hurts, even though you'll always be my worst curse. I won't fight, I won't cry. All I have left is goodbye. Maybe in another life we'll get it right. Maybe we'll find each other in another time. But for now, the road is calling your name, and I won't be the one standing in your way. I'll let you go, I'll watch you leave, even if it breaks the rest of me. I won't beg, I won't plead, even though you're still everything I need. So this is the end, I won't ask you to stay. I won't chase love that's slipping away. No last embrace, no one last try. All I have left is goodbye. I'll walk away, even though it hurts, even though you'll always be my worst curse. I won't fight, I won't cry. All I have left is goodbye. Maybe in another life we'll get it right. Maybe we'll find each other in another time. But for now, the road is calling your name, and I won't be the one standing in your way. I'll let you go, I'll watch you leave, even if it breaks the rest of me. I won't beg, I won't plead.
The door still creaks the way it did that night when you walked away, fading from my sight. Your last words words still echo in the air, like a whisper that tells me you're not there. I reach for your touch, but it slips like sand. A love I held, now dust in my hands. The silence is loud, it won't let me be. Your voice still lingers, but you're not with me. The photos still hang on the bedroom wall, frozen smiles like they've seen it all. I trace your face with trembling hands, wishing time would just turn back again. You said you'd stay, you swore you'd fight, but love fell apart in the dead of night. Now all I have are shadows and pain, a heart that keeps calling your name. The echo of your last goodbye still haunts the walls where we used to lie. Every breath feels like a tear unshed. I sleep alone in a stranger's bed. You left, but your voice remains, a ghost in my heart that calls your name. The echo of your last goodbye won't let me go, won't let me die. I see your reflection in the midnight rain. Every drop sings the sound of your name. Your laughter is buried in the wind, but it finds a way to pull me in. The letters you wrote still sit on the floor. I read them all, but they don't mean more. The ink has faded, just like your touch, but letting go still hurts too much. I play our song, but it cuts too deep. Each note like a wound I'll always keep. I turn the volume down, but it won't erase the way your love still fills this space. You said you'd stay, you swore you'd fight, but love fell apart in the dead of night. Now all I have are shadows and pain, a heart that keeps calling your name. The echo of your last goodbye still haunts the walls where we used to lie. Every breath feels like a tear unshed. I sleep alone in a stranger's bed. You left, but your voice remains, a ghost in my heart that calls your name. The echo of your last goodbye won't let me go, won't let me die. I hear you whisper when the night turns cold, like a memory I can't let go. I try to run, but your shadow stays, like a ghost that won't fade away. How do I move on when the past won't fade? Every step I take just leads me your way. I try to love, but it don't feel right, 'cause your goodbye still holds me tight. I still feel you standing by my side, like a ghost that never said goodbye. But you're just a voice in the air I breathe, a love that won't set me free. The echo of your last goodbye still haunts the walls where we used to lie. Every breath feels like a tear unshed. I sleep alone in a stranger's bed. You left, but your voice remains, a ghost in my heart that calls your name. The echo of your last goodbye won't let me go, won't let me die. I turn off the lights, but you're still there, a whisper, a shadow, an empty stare. You walked away, but left me behind, trapped in the echo of your last goodbye.
The sun fades low on the empty shore. I can't see you walking here no more. The echoes linger but the voices die. I watch you slip into the last goodbye. Your silhouette haunts the dim lit skies, fingers grasping at the fragile ties. The waves keep crashing but they don't reply. Shadows vanish with the last goodbye. We were stars burning way too fast, a moment held that could never last. I reach for you but the tears just lie, falling deeper to the last goodbye.
ticks loud like a final bell. Each strike a fragment of the tale we tell. The dust it settles where love did try. Now it crumbles in the last goodbye. There's no map to where the heart should go, no compass points where the winds don't blow. What we were is just a fading cry, a muted whisper in the last goodbye. We were stars burning way too fast, a moment held that could never last. I reach for you, but the tears just like falling deeper to the last goodbye. If I could turn back time somehow, would you still be standing here right now? I trade my dreams, I give my life for more than just a last goodbye. If I could turn back time somehow, would you still be standing here right now? I trade my dreams, I give my life for more than just a last goodbye. This is the last goodbye, the last time I'll feel your touch, the last time your lips will whisper love. And it'll never be enough. The waves still crash, but the tide won't stay like you and me, love washed away. One last tear, one last sigh. This is our last goodbye.
Softly sung, almost spoken, broken voice.
I see a reflection in the rain, but when I blink, it's gone again. Was a fire, I'd let it burn. I'd turn back time, but time won't turn. If I could change the way we felt, would I still be trapped in this farewell? If love was a fire, I'd let it burn. I'd turn back time, but time won't turn. If I could change the way we felt, would I still be trapped in this farewell? This is the last goodbye, the final song we'll ever sing. The last time your voice will comfort me. Now you're just a memory. The clock still ticks, but time stands still. Loving you was never my will. One last tear, one last sigh. This is our last goodbye.
I held your hand till the stars turned cold. In the hush of the night, our story retold. Every word we said now feels so far, like the echoes of dreams left ajar. The pain of letting you go burns deep, like fire in the night I can't quite keep. The shadows stay when the lights fade slow. I'm lost in the pain of letting you go. Your laughter danced like leaves in the breeze. Now it's vanished like whispers in the trees. Can't catch a memory, it slips my grasp, like grains of sand through my hands so fast. The pain of letting you go burns deep, like fire in the night I can't quite keep. The shadows stay when the lights fade slow. I'm lost in the pain of letting you go. Every tear's a note in this quiet war. Every goodbye opens yet one more door, but none led back to the love we've known. Just a map of her where hearts turn to stone. The pain of letting you go burns deep,
might keep. The shadows stay when the lights fade slow. I'm lost in the pain of letting you go. Bridge, maybe one day you'll turn around and search for the love you left on the ground. Maybe you'll find it, maybe you won't. Maybe by then I'll have learned to let go. But tonight I feel the weight of the world, watching you leave with all that we were. I wish you'd stay, but I won't make a sound. Love should be free, not held down. So I'll stand here and watch you leave. Even though it's killing me, I'd hold you forever if I had a choice. But love fades when it loses its voice. I won't beg, I won't break, even though my heart is screaming, don't go. This is the pain of letting you go. And when you're gone, I'll stand in the dark, holding the pieces of my broken heart. Maybe love was never meant to stay. Maybe some things just fade away.
Backspin the clock, hands glued to the tick-tock. Ghost of the past, my shadows never flip-flop. Walking through a photo album, dust on the frames. Memories play games, but the rules ain't the same. Trapped in yesterday, can't turn the page. Echoes in my head, like a crowd at a cage. Locked in sepia tones, time's cool charade. But the colors still bleed when my pen hit the stage. Nostalgia, a chain, cold links on the brain. Try to break free, but the rust leaves a stain. Old flames and Polaroids, now embers in the rain. Eyes on the now, but the past calls my name. Skeleton key, but the lock won't budge. Guilt's the judge, mistakes never hold a grudge. Replayed the real VCR, stuck on pause, tugging threads of regret, unraveling the cause. Marinated dreams in the soup of yesteryear, seasoned in the pain, taste bittersweet clear. Winds of time whip, but I anchor in fear. Grass never greener, just dead roots here. Trapped in yesterday, can't turn the page. Echoes in my head, like a crowd at a cage. Locked in sepia tones, time's cool charade. But the colors still bleed when my pen hit the stage. If love was a door, I'd keep it wide. But you walked out and locked me inside. Trapped in yesterday, where you're still mine. Where love didn't fade, where we had more time. But memories lie and hearts betray, and I can't keep living this way. No matter how far, no matter how gray, still trapped in yesterday. But yesterday won't let me stay.
The bed is cold, but I still feel you near. Your voice still echoes like you're right here. I leave the light on, hoping you'll stay, but shadows dance where you used to lay. I reach for your hand, but there's only air. A cruel reminder you're not really there. The night holds secrets, whispers your name, but morning comes and it's never the same. Every night I close my eyes and I see you standing in the sky. I call your name, you turn away. Will you be here or will you fade? I'm falling asleep to your ghost. You're the dream that haunts me most. I reach for you, but you slip through like the nights have been into blue. If
love was strong enough to fight, would you stay with me tonight? Or are you just a fading light, a memory lost in moonlight? The clock keeps ticking, but time stands still. Your touch still lingers, it always will. I hear your laughter, soft and low, but when I wake, you're just a shadow. The rain hits the window like a saga frame, sings the song of love and pain. I close my eyes just to bring you near, but you disappear with every tear. Every night I call your name, but the silence answers just the same. I hold my breath, afraid to wait. Will you be gone or will you stay? I'm falling asleep to your ghost. You're the dream that haunts me most. I reach for you, but you slip through, like the night slipping into blue. If love was strong enough to fight, would you stay with me tonight? Or are you just a fading light, a memory lost in moonlight? I'm falling asleep to your ghost. You're the dream that haunts me most. I reach for you, but you slip through, like the night slipping into blue. I'm falling asleep to your ghost. You're the dream that haunts me most. I reach for you, but you slip through, like the night slipping into blue. If love was strong enough to fight, would you stay with me tonight? Or are you just a fading light, a memory lost in moonlight? Don't go, not yet. The sun alone is gone, and I only see them dreams. The clock keeps ticking, but time stands still. Your touch still lingers, it always will. I hear your laughter, soft and low, but when I wake, you're just a shadow. Tell me why, tell me why.
I saw you away, a voice in the midnight air, like a ghost that lingers, but you're not there. I reach for your hand, but you fade away, like the stars before the break of day. I trace your name on the window pane, raindrops falling just the same. Every memory plays on repeat, but love moves on and I'm left beneath. If love was strong enough to fight the tide, if time could bend and stand beside, would you still be here, holding me tight? Or was love just a fading light? If love could stay, if love could last, if we weren't just shadows of the past, would we still dance, would we still fight, or would we still break like we did that night? I close my eyes, but you're slipping away. No matter how much I beg you to stay. If love was forever, if hearts didn't stray, would you still be mine, or would love fade away? Silhouetted, what are you left behind? Wrapped in the warmth of a love that died. The sin is fading, the threads are torn, like promises made that left ignored. I hear your laughter in an empty space, but it's just a memory I can't erase. I hold on tight, but the past won't change, and love's just a ghost calling my name. If love was strong enough to never break, if we could undo every mistake, would you still be here? Would you still stay? Or would love find another way? If love could stay, if love could last, if we weren't just shadows of the past, would we still dance? Would we still fight? Or would we still break like we did that night? I close my eyes, but you're slipping away. No matter how much I beg you to stay. If love was forever, if hearts didn't stray, would you still be mine, or would love fade away? Love was a fire we couldn't contain, burned too bright then turned into pain. I should've known forever was a lie, nothing golden stays no matter how we try. I watch the seasons change outside, but in my heart it's frozen in time. I see you leave and hear you say my name, but it's just the wind playing cruel games. I hold your words rise like fragile glass. A love so strong but built to crash. If I could turn back time, rewind, would I still lose you in the end?
And expose it to an emotional climax.
If love could stay, if love could last, if we weren't just ghosts of a love that passed, would we still dream? Would we still fight? Or were we always meant to say goodbye? I reach for you, but you fade like the rain. Love always leaves, it never remains. If love was forever, if hearts didn't stray, would you still be mine? Or would love fade away?
Whispers linger in the hollow air, footsteps fading like they were never there. Our words float like smoke to the stars, echoes of us lost wherever they are. We were the fire, now just embers remain, flickering shadows dancing through the rain. Every heart beats a ghost, it's unjust, carried away in the echoes of us. The picture frames hold secrets untold, memories crumble like castles of old. Late night laughter trapped in the dust, winds carry whispers, echoes of us. We were the fire, now just embers remain, flickering shadows dancing through the rain. Every heart beats a ghost, it's unjust, carried away in the echoes of us. And a thief that steals without sound leaves behind scars that can't be unwound. But when I close my eyes, it's a rush, hearing the haunting echoes of us. You're the echo in my heartbeat, the ghost in my veins, a love that still lingers but never remains. I call your name, but you don't reply, just a memory lost in the sky. The bed is cold where you used to sleep, but your scent still lingers in the sheets. Every song we love plays too loud, bringing back a love not allowed. I still hear you in the silent room, every shadow feels like you. No matter how far I try to run, I'm haunted by what we had begun. You're the echo in my heartbeat, the ghost in my veins, a love that still lingers but never remains. I call your name, but you don't reply, just a memory lost in the sky. No matter how time pulls us apart, you'll still be the echo inside my heart. I write your name on fogged up glass, hoping time will bring you back. But love moves on while I stand still, chasing echoes I can't kill. You're the echo in my heartbeat, the ghost in my veins, a love that still lingers but never remains. I call your name. fought for us like a story untold. You were my reason, my every breath. But love means nothing when one forgets. I gave you my heart like an open sky. Hoped you'd stay, never say goodbye. But your hands loosened, your grip grew weak, and love slipped away like a fading dream. I built us a home in the warmth of my chest, a place where love could find me rest. But you walked away like you never cared, left me alone in the empty air. I called your name, but you wouldn't turn. Watched love crash, watched bridges burn. I reached for you, but you let me fall like I meant nothing at all. I loved you, but you let go, left me standing in the freezing snow. I gave my heart, I gave my soul, but love can't live when it's left alone. You turned away, left me behind. Now I'm lost in the space between your lies. I loved you, but you let go. I trace your name on the window pane, watch the rain wash it away again. Like every promise, every vow, fading into the silence now. The bed still holds the shape of you, like a ghost of the love we knew. But ghosts don't speak and love don't stay when one is fighting and one walks away. I whisper to the walls like they can hear, like they'll bring back the love that disappeared. But walls don't answer, they just stare, like you did when you stopped to care. I called your name, but you wouldn't turn. Watched love crash, watched bridges burn. I reached for you, but you let me fall like I meant nothing at all. I loved you, but you let go, left me standing in the freezing snow. I gave my heart, I gave my soul, but love can't live when it's left alone. You turned away, left me behind. Now I'm lost in the space between your lies. I loved you, but you let go. Tell me, was it ever real? Or was I dreaming a love you didn't feel? Did I hold on just to be alone while you were already gone? I still remember the way you kissed me, like I was your only, your forever, your everything. But love doesn't vanish in a single night, unless it was never burning bright. Did you even cry when you walked away? Or was it just a game you didn't want to play? I broke myself trying to hold us tight, but you let go without a fight. I loved you, but you let go, left me drowning in the undertow. I built us a home, but you lost the key. Turned your back, walked away from me. You saw forever, then left me blind. Now I'm lost in the wreckage you left behind. I loved you, but you let go. I still stand where you let me fall, loving someone who feels nothing at all. I loved you, but you let go.
I see your face in the pouring rain, a faded memory I can't explain. Your touch still lingers like a ghost, but you're just a dream I miss the most. I hear your voice in the midnight air, a whisper of love that isn't there. The bed is cold, the light is dim, but your shadow still keeps walking in. If love can fade like morning light, then why does pain still burn so bright? You walked away but left behind a heart that breaks but won't unwind. Love fades but the pain stays, like a song that won't erase. You're gone but I still remain, dancing in the echoes of your name. The fire died but the embers burn, every memory still takes its turn. Time moves on, love slips away, but the pain is here to stay. Your words still echo in an empty room, like flowers wilting far too soon. I try to smile, I try to lie, but I still see you in every sky. I turn the page, I change the song, but every melody feels so wrong. Your fingerprints still haunt my skin, a love long lost but never dim. If love can fade like morning light, then why does pain still burn so bright? You walked away but left behind a heart that breaks but won't unwind. Love fades but the pain stays, like a song that won't erase. You're gone but I still remain, dancing in the echoes of your name. The fire died but the embers burn, every memory still takes its turn. Time moves on, love slips away, but the pain is here to stay. one day, but love leaves scars that never fade. If I could turn back time somehow, would you still be here right now? Love fades but the pain stays, a ghost of you that won't go away. I close my eyes but you're slipping through, no matter how much I reach for you. Fire died but the embers burn, every memory still takes its turn. Time moves on, love slips away, but the pain is here to stay. You're gone, the pain still stays.
Lost my keys in the rain last night, stuck on a road with no end in sight. Every turn feels like a dead-end sign. Without you here, I've lost the line. Without you I'm nowhere, I'm lost in the haze. Every step I take feels like a maze. You were my compass, my northern star. Without you I'm spinning, don't know where you are. Clock ticks slow, but the hours race. Silence screams loud in this empty space. Shadows chase me down this broken street. Without your light, I'm incomplete. Without you, I'm nowhere. I'm lost in the haze. Every step I take feels like a maze. You were my compass, my northern star. Without you I'm spinning, don't know where you are. The clock ticks slow but the hours race. Silence screams loud in this empty space. Shadows chase me down this broken street. Without your light, I'm incomplete. Maps are liars when your heart's off track. Every road bends but none leads you back. Could have sworn our story never fade, but without you I'm stuck in the grave I made. Without you I'm nowhere, I'm lost in the haze. Every step I take feels like a maze. You are my compass, my northern star. Without you I'm spinning, without you I'm spinning. Don't know where you are, don't know where you are. Oh, oh, oh. Without you I'm nowhere, just a shadow in the dark, drifting like a stranger with a broken heart. The world still turns, but I stand still. Without you, I have no will. I hear a song play on the radio. I turn the dial, but the pain still grows. Your laughter still lingers, it won't let me be. It's carved in my heart like an old melody. The wind still whispers your name at night. Even the moon can't shine as bright. I walk through crowds, but no one's there. Cause without you, love, I'm lost everywhere. Without you, I'm nowhere. Just a voice with no sound, a bird with no sky, a king with no crown. The world still moves, but I stand still. Without you, I have no will. If love was a map, you were my road. But now I'm stranded, nowhere to go. I call your name in the midnight rain, but the echoes just fade. They don't call back again. If I could turn back time, I'd change it all. I'd hold you close and never fall. But love is cruel and fate's unfair. Now I'm lost and you're not there. Without you I'm nowhere, just a ghost of who I was, searching for a love that time turned to dust. The stars still shine, but they don't guide me. Without you, love, there's no way to find me. Oh, oh, don't know where you are. Oh, 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 where you are.
show me why.
I hear the clock ticking on the wall. The time stopped moving when you took the fall. The echoes and laughter still fill the space, but now they're just ghosts I can't erase. I see a shadow in the morning light, but when I reach you fade from sight. Every whisper, every sigh reminds me love was just a lie. If silence speaks, then I hear you clear. 1,000 words left unsaid this year. No letters, no calls, no last refrain, just the sound of love slipping away. Your absence is louder than words, screaming in echoes I wish I'd unheard. I call your name, but the walls don't reply. Love disappears, but the pain won't die. Every empty space where you used to be is filled with silence drowning me. No need for goodbyes, no need for blame. The quiet still speaks, but never the same. The radio plays our favorite song, but it feels so wrong now that you're gone. The melody fades, the chorus dies, just like the look once in your eyes. I keep your picture, but not too close, a frame of a love that hurts the most. I hold my breath, afraid to know that moving on means letting go. If silence speaks, then I hear you clear. 1,000 words left unsaid this year. No letters, no calls, no last refrain, just the sound of love slipping away. Your absence is louder than words, screaming in echoes I wish I'd unheard. I call your name, but the walls don't reply. Love disappears, but the pain won't die. Every empty space where you used to be is filled with silence drowning me. No need for goodbyes, no need for blame. The quiet still speaks, but never the same. I reach for the past, but it won't rewind. I scream into the night, but love stays blind. If I could hear you one last time, would you say you're still mine? Your absence is louder than words, a quiet so deafening, it cuts and it burns. I close my eyes, but you're slipping away. Love disappears, but the pain won't die. No letters, no whispers, no last refrain, just silence and shadows where love once remained. I try to forget, I try to move on, but silence still sings your song, but the quiet remains.
I waited for the words that never came. Traced your lips, but they stayed the same. Every night I swore I heard them there, but silence was the only thing you share. I held on to moments, half-written lines, hoping you'd speak what I saw in your eyes. But love left unspoken is love left to die, and I was the only one asking why. The air still holds the weight of your name, but even the echoes don't sound the same. I reach for your touch, but it slips like the wind. Another story that won't begin. Did you ever love me? Was it all in my head? Was I chasing echoes of something you never said? You held my hand but never my heart, and now I'm left with a love torn apart. You never said you loved me, you never begged me to stay. You let me walk away in the pouring rain, like love was just a passing phase. I gave you my soul, I gave you my time, but you never gave me the words that were mine. Now I'm drowning in the silence you left behind. The bed still feels like it knows your shape, the warmth is gone, just an empty space. I trace my fingers on a cold wooden floor, listening for footsteps that come no more. Did you hold back out of fear or pride, or was love just something you let die? Was I the only one fighting to stay, or was I just something to throw away? I retrace every memory like a faded map, looking for answers I'll never have. Did you love me and just hide the words, or was I never enough to be heard? Did you ever love me? Was it all in my head? Was I chasing echoes of something you never said? You held my hand but never my heart, and now I'm left with the love torn apart. You never said you loved me, you never begged me to stay. You let me walk away in the pouring rain, like love was just a passing phase. I gave you my soul, I gave you my time, but you never gave me the words that were mine. Now I'm drowning in the silence you left behind. Maybe in another life, another time, you'll say the words you left behind. But love isn't meant to be just a guess, it's meant to be spoken, not left unsaid. I wonder if you ever felt the same, or if I was just another name. Did you hesitate? Did you regret? Or did you just leave without a second breath? Now the walls don't whisper, the stars don't shine, everything's quiet since you left my side. Even the wind won't carry your name, and I'm left in a love that's never the same. You never said you loved me, you never begged me to stay. You let me walk away in the pouring rain, like love was just a passing phase. I gave you my soul, I gave you my time, but you never gave me the words that were mine. Now I'm drowning in the silence you left behind. And now it's too late, now I'm too far, but I still wonder who you really are. Did you love me? I'll never know, 'cause you left without the words I needed most. Maybe in another life, another time, you'll say the words you left behind. But love isn't meant to be just a guess, it's meant to be spoken, not left unsaid. I wonder if you ever felt the same, or if I was just another name. Did you hesitate? Did you regret? Or did you just leave without a second breath? Now the walls don't whisper, the stars don't shine, everything's quiet since you left my side. Even the wind won't carry your name, and I'm left in a love that's never the same. And now it's too late, now I'm too far, but I still wonder who you really are. Did you love me? I'll never know, 'cause you left without the words I needed most.
Your words feel like broken glass on the floor. Promises scattered, they don't shine no more. The clock keeps ticking, but time just stalls. I'm stuck here staring at these cold walls.
We built a castle in a sky so blue, but every stone I placed was just for you. The foundation cracked, we didn't see it so clear. Now I'm left standing in the wreckage of fear.
Love left in ruins, it came and it died. Buried in silence where our hearts collide. Ashes and dead ghosts, all that remains. Love left in ruins, drowning in rain.
Your shadow lingers, but it doesn't stay. Fades like a ghost when night turns to day. The whispers haunt me, they're never untrue, but every whisper still reminds me of you.
The memories laugh, they stab me blind. I try to escape, but they seem so kind.
Holding me hostage in a prison of dreams, but nothing is ever as it first seems.
Love left in ruins, it came and it died. Buried in silence where our hearts collide. Ashes and dead ghosts, all that remains. Love left in ruins, drowning in rain.
Bridge. Maybe love was never meant to stay. Maybe hearts are meant to break this way. But if you ever stand where I still stand, would you feel the weight of what we had? Maybe we were fire burning too fast. Maybe we were a story that couldn't last. Even if I let you go, the ruins will always call you home.
Love left in ruins, shattered and torn. A kingdom we built now broken and worn. The echoes so cold, but there's no one inside. Just memories trapped in the wreckage of time. I reach for you, but you're already gone.
only the ghosts of the dreams that we made. And if I could, I'd build it again. But love only breaks and never bends. So I'll walk away, leave it behind, and let the ruins be yours and mine.
Shadows creeping in the night. Every moment feels a fight. Shattered dreams across the floor. Don't know what I'm searching for.
Cracks are crawling on my skin, echoes loud from deep within. Splintered heartbeats, broken thread, lost the path where I was led. Left in pieces, no disguise, scattered across these empty skies. Pick me up or let me fall, a lost puzzle with no call. Reflected who I was, never saw the looming cups. Fingers bleed from holding tight, but the edge cuts through the night. Pieces call, but they don't fit. Every shot feels counterfeit. Tried to glue them, but they fade. Who am I when none is made? Left in pieces, no disguise, scattered across these empty skies. Pick me up or let me fall, a lost puzzle with no call. I see your shadow in the midnight rain, but when I reach there's only pain. If love was a flame, we burn too bright. Now only ashes fill the night. I still keep your letters by my bed, reading the words you never said. Hoping one day, if fate is kind, I'll find the piece of me left behind. We're left in pieces, lost and torn. A love that tried but couldn't be reborn. The cracks ran deep, the light burned out. No way to fix the fear and doubt. No second chances, no rerun. Just empty echoes left behind. We held on tight but lost the war. Now we're just pieces, nothing more. We were whole.
Left the door wide open, but you never looked back. No final words, no last embrace, just silence in the black. I keep replaying our last night, searching for some sign. Did I miss the moment you stopped calling me mine? I stare at my phone, but it never lights up. Your name's still saved, but it's not enough. Did you ever love me, or was I just there? Was I just someone who faded like air? You were the only goodbye I never got, just vanished like a shadow and the night forgot. No closure, no reasons, just a love that fell through. And now I'm drowning in the silence you left in your room. I still reach for your hand when I wake up at dawn. Still dream in your arms, then wake up and you're gone. I don't even have anger, just a hole where you stood, and the echoes of a love that I misunderstood. Everyone tells me that I should move on, but how do you leave when the ghost isn't gone? Your scent on my pillow, your touch in my sheets, but the truth is you never belonged just to me. You were the only goodbye I never got, just vanished like a shadow and the night forgot. No closure, no reasons, just a love that fell through. And now I'm drowning in the silence you left in your room. If I had just 1 second to hear your last words, would you tell me you love me? Would it even hurt? I'm still here, bleeding, still waiting for us. You were the only goodbye I never got, and I'm still waiting, but you forgot. If I had just 1 second to hear your last words, would you tell me you loved me? Would it even hurt? Or was I just a chapter you were tired of reading, while I was still writing a story, still deleting, but you forgot?
The bed is too big, the room feels too small. The echoes of us still dance on the walls. Your laughter lingers like a ghost in the air, but when I reach for you, there's nothing there. The coffee still brews for two every day. My hands pour yours out, but you've gone away. I sit in the silence, but it's never quiet. Every moment without you is deafening violent. I still leave the porch light on at night, like it might guide you back, make things right. But the door stays shut and the wind just sighs, carrying your name through the empty sky. Your clothes still hang where you left them last, frozen in time like a love that won't pass. I try to erase you, but you're carved in my bones. No matter how far, you still feel like home. I trace the outline where your picture once stayed. The dust collects, but the pain never fades. The door stays unlocked, just like my heart, still hoping you'll walk back through the dark. Every night I turn to your side of the bed, expecting the warmth, but it's cold instead. The sheets don't move, they don't hold your scent, just a hollow reminder of where you went. I turn off the lights, but you're still in my mind. I close my eyes, but you're there every time. You're gone, but somehow you still remain, a whisper of love that won't wash away. The space you left behind is louder than your voice. Every empty corner screams over the noise. You walked away, but you didn't take it all. Your ghost still lingers in these hollow walls. No matter how I try, I can't unwind the ache inside, the space you left behind. I reach for my phone, but there's nothing to say. The words feel too heavy, they just slip away. I dream that you call, I dream that you stay, but I wake up alone with the night turning gray. I sit at the table where we used to be, 2 cups, 1 chair, but only just me. I thought time would fill what you left so wide, but someone was just hollow you out inside. I hear a song on the radio still, and for a moment my heart stands still. I wonder if you turn the station away, or if you listen lost in yesterday. Maybe you forgot, maybe you don't care, but I still find your perfume in the air. I still hear your footsteps in the quiet of night, but I turn around and there's no one in sight. So check the mail, hoping to find a letter, a note, some kind of sign. But all that's left is the silence that stays. A love that once was now slipping away. I could pack up, I could paint the walls, I could burn every memory, erase it all. But love like this doesn't just fade, it carves a hole that time won't replace. I try to move, but the weight still remains, like your name carved in window pane rain. I tell myself that I'll be just fine, but I drown in the space you left behind. I whisper your name through the midnight air, hoping it reaches you, hoping you care. The silence answers cold and unkind, just like the space you left behind. I try to move, but the weight still remains, like your name carved in window pane rain. I tell myself that I'll be just fine, but I drown in the space you left behind. I whisper your name to the midnight air, hoping it reaches you, hoping you care. The silence answers cold and unkind, just like the space you left behind. The bed is too
Instead of writing letters I never meant to send, spilling every secret I'd always kept within. You were the light I never dared to touch. If you knew how much I loved you, would it have been enough? I watched you smile from across the room, hiding every ache inside this heart of gloom. You never saw the way I looked at you. If only you knew, if only you knew. If you knew how much I loved you, would you have stayed, would you have fought through? Every word I never said is breaking me apart. I buried every feeling that was tearing at my heart. If you knew how much I loved you, would you have loved me too? Memorize the way you'd laugh, the way you'd say my name. Every little moment now it only brings me pain. You held my hand without knowing what it meant. I wonder if you'd have held on, if I just told you then. I watched you smile from across the room, hiding every ache inside this heart of gloom. You never saw the way I looked at you. If only you knew, if only you knew. If you knew how much I loved you, would you have stayed, would you have fought through? Every word I never said is breaking me apart. I buried every feeling that was tearing at my heart. If you knew how much I loved you, would you have loved me too? Play every silence, every night we never kissed. All the chances I wasted, all the moments that I missed. Now you're gone and I'll never know if you could have loved me, if I just let it show. I still see your face in the fading light. Every memory like a knife through the night. I screamed your name in dreams you'd never hear. Wishing I told you, wishing you'd been near. Final clue how much I loved you. Would you have stayed, would you have fought through? Every word I never said is haunting every night. I lost you in the quiet, in the silence of my pride. If you knew how much I loved you, would you have loved me too? If you knew how much I loved you, would you have loved me too? I'll never know, I'll never know. If you knew how much I loved you. Tell me why.
I tried to erase you, but you're written in my veins. Every beat of my heart still whispers your name. I've burned your letters, I've torn our dreams, but the ashes still carry the weight of you and me. I walk through the places where we used to stand, but every street feels like a ghost town without your hand. Your laughter lingers in the echoes of time, but now it's just silence and none of it's mine. I should move on, I should forget, but love like this won't just fade yet. I close my eyes, I try to breathe, but you're still a part of me. I tell myself it's just a phase, that someday I'll wake up okay. But every sunrise just reminds me that I'm lost in yesterday. No matter how far you go, no matter how much time has passed, this heart still beats for you, like a shadow that will always last. Even if you found someone new, even if I'm just a memory to you, I can't change the truth. This heart still belongs to you. I see you smiling in my dreams at night, but I wake up reaching for nothing but light. The space in my arms where you used to stay is now just an echo of love slipped away. I hear your favorite song play in a crowded cafe, and suddenly I'm back in a yesterday, where your voice was the sweetest sound, before the silence came crashing down. I should move on, I should let go, but love like this still holds me close. I try to fight, I try to hide, but you're still here inside. I tell myself to take one step, but every road leads back to you, like a map with no escape, like a path I can't undo. No matter how far you go, no matter how much time has passed, this heart still beats for you, a shadow that will always last. Even if you found someone new, even if I'm just a memory to you, I can't change the truth. This heart still belongs to you. Tell me, do you ever look back? Do you ever feel the weight of all we had? Or am I the only one left behind, clutching love that's now just mine? Do you ever wake up in the middle of the night and feel my arms wrapped around you tight? Or have I faded like a passing dream, a love lost in a silent stream? No matter how far you go, no matter how much time has passed, this heart still beats for you, like a shadow that will always last. Even if you've let me go, even if love has turned to dust, I still hold on, because my heart remembers us. No distance can rewrite the past, no time can turn this love to ash. Even if the world moves on, my heart still sings the same old song. I tried to erase you, but you're written in my veins. No matter what I do, this heart still belongs to you.
I still eat rice for you at the table, still leave the light on like you're coming home. Your keys by the door, untouched but waiting, as if they still belong in your hands alone. The echoes of laughter still haunt these walls, a ghost of your voice whispers through the halls. Every picture frame is frozen in time, a love that once lived, now only mine. The echoes of laughter still haunt these walls, a ghost of your voice whispers through the halls. Every picture frame is frozen in time, a love that once lived, now only mine. I try to move forward but I stand still, trapped in the weight of what lingers here. Your absence is louder than words ever said, a silence that sings of love left for dead. I remember every promise, every touch, every dream that we built. Every moment was us. You walked away, but I'm still in the past, caught in a love that was meant to last. The world keeps turning, but I can't forget, because I have a heart that won't forget. I hear your song on the radio playing, and suddenly I'm right where we began. The nights on the rooftop, the stars in your eyes, a love so alive, now lost in the sky. I trace the letters of your last goodbye, folded and creased from the tears that I cried. I tell myself stories that you'll change your mind, but the ink is too dry and I'm losing my fight. Maybe you've moved on, found someone new, maybe my name doesn't echo for you, but every heartbeat still calls out your name, like a fire that time just can't tame. Do you ever look back when the midnight is cold? Does the past ever whisper the stories we told? Or am I the only one lost in regret, holding on to a love you forget? I remember every promise, every touch, every dream that we built. Every moment was us. You walked away, but I'm still in the past, caught in a love that was meant to last. The world keeps turning, but I can't forget, because I have a heart that won't forget. No matter how much I try to erase, you're the one love I can't replace. Every sunrise, every night, I still see you in the fading light. So I keep your keys, I leave the light on, pretend you'll come back even though you're gone. And maybe one day I'll learn to accept, but tonight I have a heart that won't forget. And maybe the years will bury the pain, but I'll always love you just the same. You'd be why, tell me why. You didn't slam the door, you didn't scream my name. You just whispered it's over, like love was a game. No fireworks, no grand goodbyes, just silence filling up my sky. You left your sweater on the chair, like a ghost pretending you still care. And I stood frozen in the dark, holding the pieces of my broken heart. You didn't even turn around, didn't flinch at the sound of my heart breaking down. No hesitation, no second glance, like I was never worth the chance. The air was heavy, thick with doubt, but you just walked right through like I was never here at all. I thought love was supposed to hurt when it dies, but this feels worse, just empty inside. No storm, no fire, just quiet regret, like a story that ended before it was read. It's not just that you're gone, it's the way you left me. No last embrace, no fight to forget me. No shattered glass, no midnight cries, just an empty room ended before it was read. You walked away like I was nothing at all. Now I'm stuck in a space where your shadow falls. It's not just that you're gone, it's the way you left me. The clock keeps ticking but time feels slow, like it's waiting for you to come back home. Your side of the bed is cold and bare, the love we had was never there. I call your name but the walls don't reply. The echoes fade like the tears in my eyes. How can something that felt so real disappear like it was never here? Your coffee cup still sits on the sink, lipstick stains where you used to drink. I trace the rim like it holds some clue, like maybe it knows where you ran off to. But there's no answers in the things you left, only ghosts of what we had at best. I thought love was supposed to hurt when it dies, but this feels worse, just empty inside. No storm, no fire, just quiet regret, like a story that ended before it was read. It's not just that you're gone, it's the way you left me. No last embrace, no fight to forget me. No shattered glass, no midnight cries, just an empty room ended before it was read. You walked away like I was nothing at all. Now I'm stuck in a space where your shadow falls. It's not just that you're gone, it's the way you left me. No angry words, no slamming doors, no desperate hands begging for more. You just faded like a setting sun, like love was a war you had already won. If you had screamed, if you had cried, maybe then I know how to say goodbye. But you made it so easy, like I was a dream. The bed is big, the room feels so small. Your voice used to echo, now there's nothing at all. The clock keeps on ticking, but time stands so still, like it's waiting for you, like I always will. The scent of your perfume still clings to the air, a whisper of moments that once placed you here. I reach for the side where you used to lay, but all that I find is the cold of the day. I talk to the silence, but it won't reply. I whisper I'm breaking, it knows every lie. I keep holding on to what's slipping away, a love that still lingers, though you couldn't stay. where you used to be. There's nothing but pain, an echo of love that still calls your name. I'm lost in the space that you left behind, trapped in the past, locked in my mind. Where you used to be, I still wait at the door, hoping you're walking like you did before. But shadows are dancing where you used to be, and I'm left here alone with your memory. I stare at the letters you wrote me before, tracing the words like you're still in that door. But ink doesn't speak, and pages won't change. They just hold the pieces of love rearranged. The moon looks so different without you beside me. The stars lost their shine, like they know that you're free. I whisper your name to the night's empty sky, but it carries no answer, just echoes goodbye. Do you ever stop and think about me? Does the wind ever whisper the way it should be? Or am I the only one frozen in time, calling your name while you leave me behind? I see your reflection in every glass pane, a ghost of a love that still whispers my name. And every love song that plays in the night feels like a memory burning too bright. Where you used to be, there's nothing but pain, an echo of love that still calls your name. I'm lost in the space that you left behind, trapped in the past, locked in my mind. Where you used to be, I still wait at the door, hoping you're walking like you did before. But shadows are dancing where you used to be, and I'm left here alone with your memory. The wheel keeps on turning, but I stay the same, stuck in the ghost of a love I can't change. And maybe one day I'll finally see you were never meant to stay here with me. But where you used to be, I'll still leave the light, but I hope that you'll come back some lonely night. And if love is a story, then mine's left unread, a chapter unfinished, a tale left unsaid.
I saw the way your eyes turn cold, like a fading ember losing hold. I heard the silence in your breath, but I was too afraid to ask what's left. I let the moment pass me by, thought love could never say goodbye. I held my pride, I held my tongue, and now I'm left with what I've done. Now every night I play it back, the way you left the love we lacked. All the words I never said are screaming in my head. I should have told you you were my world, but I stayed quiet instead. Now I whisper to the dark, wishing I could turn time back, but the echoes fade, so do you with the words I never said. I feel you touching empty space, like a shadow I can't chase. I close my eyes, but still you're gone, like a love that died before the dawn. I should have told you every night that you were always worth the fight. I let you wonder, let you doubt, until the fire just burned out. Now every night I play it back, the way you left the love we lacked. All the words I never said are screaming in my head. I should have told you you were my world, but I stayed quiet instead. Now I whisper to the dark, wishing I could turn time back, but the echoes fade, so do you with the words I never said. I found your letter on the floor, the one you left before the door. You said you needed me to try to tell you something, not just sigh. You begged for love, you begged for light. I gave you silence every night. Now I read these lines with shaking hands, knowing this is where it ends. I called your name into the wind, but the breeze just carried it back again. No answer came, no steps returned, just empty spaces where we burned. The bed still holds your shape at night, but reaching out there's only ice. I let you go without a fight, and now I'm drowning in goodbyes. If I could see you one more time, I'd say the words I held inside. I'd break my fear, I'd make it right. I'd hold you close, I'd hold you tight. But love won't wait for those too late. It slips through hands and fades away. And all I have is this regret for the words I never said. If I had just looked in your eyes and told you you were worth the fight, would you have stayed, would you be here? Or was I always meant to disappear? Tell me, was I always meant to disappear? All the words I never said were screaming in my head. I should have told you you were my world, but I stayed quiet instead. Now I whisper to the dark, wishing I could turn time back. But the echoes fade, so do you, with the words I never said. I don't know why I waited. Maybe I thought you'd always be there, but love doesn't wait.
The moon was high, the streets were bare, but I still smelled your perfume in the air. You didn't cry, you didn't fight, you just whispered we'll be alright. But I could hear it in your tone, that love had turned to skin and bone. You held my hand like a fragile thing, a love too broken to feel the sting. The silence screamed between our hearts, two strangers drifting worlds apart. I begged the night to hold us tight, but even stars can lose their light. And when you turned to walk away, the wind just stole your name away. I tried to breathe, but all I found was the weight of love crashing down. I watched you leave, step by step, like love was something you could forget. No second glance, no final plea, just the sound of your breath escaping me. And in that moment something died, the fire we built, the tears we cried. Now all I have are memories of what we were, of you and me. The echoes of your soft goodbye still haunt the spaces in my mind. I reach for you in shattered dreams, but all I hold are empty things. The coffee's cold, the sheets untouched, every little thing reminds me of us. I still hear your laughter in these walls, but it fades away when nightfall calls. Did you feel the weight of what we lost, or was my heart the only cost? Did you ever love me true, or was I just passing through? Did you wake up in the middle of the night and whisper my name just to feel alright? Or was I gone before you left, a love you buried with no regrets? The night you let me go, the sky fell quiet, the cold wind froze, and every streetlight seemed to know that love had died, that hearts can't grow. I screamed your name into the dark, but love won't answer, love fell apart. I begged the stars to change your mind, but love was deaf and so was time. I held my breath as your shadow faded, like love's last words unspoken, jaded. The air still carries your last goodbye, a whisper lost beneath the sky. I traced your name on window glass, watched my breath fade just as fast. Like all the words I never said, like all the nights I wept in bed. I walk the path we used to know, but it's just a road, a lifeless ghost. The bench we carved our names upon now sits beneath the setting sun. The letters you wrote are turning pale, the ink is cracked, the paper frail, like every promise, every vow, a love that time won't care about. If love was real, where did it go? Did it just fade, or did you know that even now, through all this pain, I'd give my world to hear your name? If I called you now, would you pick up, or would you sigh and hang it up? Do you remember what we swore, or am I just a closed locked door? Did you ever miss me too, or was it easy losing you? I'm still trapped inside that night, the one where love turned off the light. If I called you now, would you pick up, or would you sigh and hang it up? Do you remember what we swore, or am I just a closed locked door? Did you ever miss me too, or was it easy losing you? I'm still trapped inside that night, the one where love turned off the light.
The
The night you let me go, the sky fell quiet, the cold wind froze, and every streetlight seemed to know that love had died, that hearts can't grow. I screamed your name. Tell me why. The door was open but you walked away, left me standing in the cold that day. No words were spoken, no last embrace, just an empty house and your fading trace. The walls still whisper your name at night, a ghost of love in the pale moonlight. Your sweater's hanging where you left it last, frozen in time, stuck in the past. I still hear your voice in the autumn wind, like a song that plays but never ends. But love was quiet when you let go, and now I'm lost in what I used to know. I still hear your voice in the autumn wind, like a song that plays but never ends. But love was quiet when you let go, and now I'm lost in what I used to know. I reached for you as the distance grew, but you slipped away like morning dew. No second thoughts, no glance behind, just the sound of love falling blind. The rain is falling on our worn out street, washing away the steps of you and me. The cracks in the pavement, they tell a tale of love that once stood but now is frail. I check my phone for a call that won't come, stare at your picture like staring at the sun. It burns too much but I can't look away, still hoping you'll come back someday. The echoes of your laughter still fill this space, like a melody time won't erase. But silence grows where love once spoke, and every promise we made feels like a joke. Did it hurt when you turned around? Did you feel the weight of letting me down? Or was it easy slipping away, forgetting love like a fleeting day? Did you ever stop and think of me? Or was your heart already free? Was I the one who loved too much? Or was I just never enough? Did you feel it when my heart broke? Or was I just another ghost? Did the wind call out my name? Or did you leave without the pain? I wish you would stay, fought for respect, for love, but you let it fade. Now I'm drowning in the night, trying to hold on to the light, but it slips away. I wish you would stay, left a reason, left a trace, something more than pain. Now I whisper to the air, hoping somehow you'll be there, but you walked away. I pour my coffee, but it turns cold, like all the dreams we used to hold. Your side of the bed is still untouched, like my heart that loved you too much. I watch the sunset from our old cafe, the place where love once found its way. But even the chairs seem lonelier now, like they can feel you're not around. The letters you wrote are turning pale, the ink is cracked, the paper frail, like every promise, every vow, a love that time won't care about. If love was real, where did it go? Did it just fade, or did you know that even now, through all this pain, I give my world to hear your name? If I ran to you, would you turn around? Or would you vanish without a sound? Did you love me once, at least a little? Or was my heart just cold? Tell me why.
The dust has settled on our photographs, faded edges, whispers of the past. Your laughter lingers in the silent air, time pretends you were never there. The streets we walked are strangers now, echoes of footsteps lost in the crowd. I reach for memories slipping through my hands, like waves retreating from the sand. swore I'd let you go, erase the dreams we used to know. But even silence calls your name, and every sunset feels the same. But I remember every word, every touch, every ember. Though the world moved on, erase the plot. This was a love that time forgot. Your name still haunts the midnight rain, soft as sorrow, sharp as pain. I trace the letters on the window pane, a love that lingers but won't remain. I tried to build a life from shattered glass, but every road still leads me back. I see you dancing in the dark, a flickering ghost inside my heart. I know I should set you free, but you are every part of me. No matter how the seasons change, your shadow still remains. But I remember every word, every touch, every ember. Though the world moved on, erase the plot. This was a love that time forgot. Seasons change, the flowers bloom, but in my heart there's only room. No clock can heal what we became, love frozen in a picture frame. The letters burned, the pages torn, yet my soul still wears the scorn. No second chances, no new dawn, just echoes of a love long gone. I remember every tear, every scar, every ember. Though the years have blurred the thought, this was a love that time forgot. Maybe someday the stars will fade and I'll forget the way we prayed. But tonight, in the wreckage of my thoughts, you're still the love that time forgot. Still the love that time forgot.
The street lights flicker like ghosts in the cold, and every step I take still feels like home. But home was you, and now you're gone, and I'm left with echoes of where we went wrong. I breathe in the air, but it's not the same, because I still taste your name in the rain. The drops hit my skin like whispers of you, soft and fleeting, but cut right through. I close my eyes, try to let you fade, but you're in every storm, every shattered place. I should've known love doesn't just fade, it lingers in shadows and calls out my name. I swore I'd forget you, swore I'd move on, but memory clings when the night feels long. Your touch still lingers like an unfinished song, playing in circles. Where did we go wrong? I watch the puddles ripple and break, like the love that I gave, like the promises made. I tell myself it was all just a dream, but the rain keeps on whispering your name to me. The city is silent, but I hear your voice, like a fading echo, like a lost choice. The streets' reflections show nothing but me, but I feel you there in everything I see. You haunt me in water, in wind, in sound. You're the storm that I can't drown out. I reach for a ghost that will never stay, but I still taste your name in the rain. Every drop brings you back again, falling soft like the way we began. I let you go, but you still remain. I still taste your name in the rain. I close my eyes, but you're everywhere, in the storm, in the sky, in the midnight air. You left me alone, but somehow you stay, because I still taste your name in the rain. I tell myself time would steal your touch, erase It doesn't fade just because you let go. It seeps through the cracks, it clings to the soul. I thought time would wash you away, but even the rain still knows your name. It sings in the gutters, it hums in the air, like a love that still lingers, like you're still there. I reach out my hand, but nothing remains. Just the cold, just the wind, just the weight of your name. I press my hands to my chest just to feel if my heart still beats beneath all the steel. But love like ours doesn't die, it just turns to water and falls from the sky. You were the fire, I was the sea, colliding, crashing, too wild to be. But now that you're gone, all that remains is the bitter taste of you in the rain. I press my hands to my chest just to feel if my heart still beats beneath.
Tell me why. I traced every word you never said. In the quiet nights, they filled my head. I gave you my heart like an open book, but you never even cared to look. I held you so close, I gave you my best, but love can't survive when it's one-sided at best. You let me fall while you stayed safe. I lost myself trying to take your place. I was the hands that held you still, the voice that calmed your aching will. I stayed through the storms that you couldn't fight, but you never learned how to hold me tight. I whispered I love you 1,000 ways, but you met me with silence, with nothing to say. Now I stand in the wreckage, trying to see if there was ever a place for me. I bent until I broke just to keep you whole. I silenced my fears so you'd never know. I gave you my laughter, my light, my air, but you never learned how to meet me there. Every I love you was met with a shrug. Every touch felt more like a ghost of us. I should have seen it, should have walked away, but I thought if I loved you enough you'd stay. I carried your burdens, I took on your pain, but you never once did the same. I turned myself inside out for you, but you never saw me the way I saw you. You let me hold the weight of us while you drifted like dust in the dusk. Tell me, was I just something to use? A fleeting warmth, a love you lose. I poured my soul into your empty hands, but you let it slip like grains of sand. I kept waiting for you to turn around, but all you did was let me down. I loved you with everything I had, but you forgot to love me back. I gave you a heart you left untamed. Now I'm the one drowning in the pain. I held on when you let go, still believing in a love you never showed. I loved you with everything I had, but you forgot to love me back. I burned so bright just to light your way, but in your world I was just a fade. Now I stand in the ashes of what we lacked, because you forgot to love me back. I memorized your scars, I knew your fears, held you together when you felt tears. I was your shelter, your safest place, but somehow I was still so easy to replace. I whispered your name like a prayer at night, but I was alone in the battle to make us right. You were there but never mine to keep, just a dream I couldn't wake up from deep. You took without giving, you loved without care. I bled for a love that was never there. You kept me close but not close enough. You wanted the warmth but not the touch. Now every memory, every scene we played, it's just a story I wish would fade. Tell me, did you even notice when I disappeared? Or did my absence just feel like air? Did you ever love me, or was I just light to fill the cracks until you were alright? I was the moon circling your tide, but you never let me stand by your side. I gave you a love meant to last forever, but you treated it like something to sever. You took all my love and never looked twice. Or did my absence just feel like air? Did you ever love me, or was I just light to fill the cracks until you were alright? I was the moon circling your tide, but you never let me stand by your side. I gave you a love meant to to last forever, but you treated it like something to sever. You took all my love and never looked twice. Or did my absence just feel like air? Did you ever love me, or was I just light to fill the